RT's Kevin Owen now dispels some of the mysteries surrounding life deep inside the walls of the Russian Pentagon.
Foreign intelligence agents would love to get into this imposing building on the Moscow River. This is the National Defense Management Center, which controls all the activities of Russia's armed forces. And we've got exclusive footage coming up. But first, we need to get inside. This building's said to have the toughest security in the military. A simple ID won't be enough to get you through the door.
A
biometric hand reader scans the veins on your palm, and the floor of the gateway is a weighing platform.
Anything off limits is certain to be picked up by the nearly 2,000 cameras. The perimeter bristles with sensors that look out for biological, chemical or radioactive contamination.
The system tracks all mobile communications in the complex.
Personnel must undergo a medical examination before every shift and a stringent physical every 3 months. Almost all the work's highly classified, but here's a lower security area that monitors the Army's day-to-day activities. This hall's divided into sectors. These officers supervise military acquisitions. They deal with the medical records of the military personnel. Next are the military analysts and tackling training and military exercises. Officers can see with their own eyes exactly how work's ongoing in military factories thousands of kilometers away, and it's all in real time. Here's one such CCTV camera watching over the construction of a Mi-28 helicopter in southern Russia. These officers oversee air defense in Crimea. They monitor foreign reconnaissance planes snooping around the border on a regular basis, up to a dozen a day. So the Air Defense Division is always on high alert.
A Global Hawk surveillance drone took off today from an airbase in Italy. When it comes within 50 kilometers of the border, our on-duty fighter jet will take it off and escort it until it leaves our airspace.
Did it happen today?
Yes, of course, twice.
Security comes right down to disposing of documents. They're turned into mush. And nowadays, most work's digital too. Hard copy isn't often used. The Army has its own closed-off internet. It connects every military unit for the fast and safe transfer of classified information. This building alone sends and receives 40,000 electronic messages a day. The National Centre doesn't just supervise the Army's current activities, it also predicts the development of future wars with the help of a supercomputer. It uses past conflicts to try to reach conclusions.
Take the Yugoslavia War, for example. It was a large-scale NATO operation. Their naval build-up, missile deployments, locations and distances were all subject to analysis. And if the machine tells us that this or that situation is 90% similar to what happened in Serbia, then we know that this is likely to happen again and take appropriate measures.
The computer's said to be able to process the equivalent of 850 million books per second. And so far, the military is using less than half of that capacity. But for the officers, here's a change of shift and another day ahead.